Karen glared at my disabled girl, Anya, wheezing in her wheelchair. Trash, she snapped, snatching her inhaler. Anya's eyes widened, breath fading, tiny hands clawing air. I begged, helpless, as Karen walked off, smirking, stealing the air from my genius, my world, without a care. Before watching full video, comments below from where you watching. Also press like and subscribe button. The night was quiet, but Anya's breathing wasn't. My 8-year-old girl sat in her wheelchair, her tiny hands shaking as she pressed her inhaler to her lips. It hissed, almost empty. I watched, heart pounding, praying it'd hold her through the night. I'd do anything to keep her alive, I whispered to myself, except I didn't expect her to take that away from us. We'd moved here, a small house, a fresh start after years of hospital bills and tears. Anya's lungs were weak, scarred from cystic fibrosis, but her mind? A miracle. She solved math puzzles I couldn't dream of, coded games on her little laptop. She was my genius, hidden in a fragile body. Then came Karen, the HOA queen. She hated our messy yard. Anya's oxygen tank sat by the porch, a lifeline. Yesterday she stormed over, yelling about rules. Anya was outside, coding, her inhaler on her lap. Karen snatched it. Trash, she barked, tossing it in her bag. Anya gasped, eyes wide, too scared to cry. I begged, but Karen smirked and left. That night, Anya wheezed harder, her lips turning blue. I held her, sobbing, "Stay with me, baby." By morning, she was paler, but her fingers flew over her laptop. "What are you doing?" I asked. She smiled weakly. "Fixing it." She'd hacked the HOA files, found Karen's lies, her stolen money. At the meeting, Karen gloated, fining me. Then Anya's shaky voice, through her text-to-speech, filled the room. "You took my breath. Give it back." She showed the proof. Neighbors gasped. Karen threw the inhaler down, humiliated. Anya grabbed it, puffing, alive. I hugged her, crying. She whispered, "I'm okay, Mama, my little girl, small, broken, but stronger than anyone." Karen couldn't break her. No one could. The sun was barely up when Anya's cough woke me. Her small body shook in the wheelchair, her eyes tired but bright. She'd been up all night, her inhaler clutched like a lifeline after Karen stole it and we got it back. I knelt beside her, brushing her thin hair. "You're so brave," I said, voice cracking. She smiled, weak but real, and whispered, "For you." Days passed, but Anya wasn't the same. Her breaths came shorter, harder. The doctor's words stabbed me. "She's fighting, but her lungs, they're failing." I'd sold everything, our old car, my wedding ring, to pay for her medicine. Still, it wasn't enough. Karen's face haunted me, her smug grin as she took Anya's air. I hated her, but I hated myself more. Why couldn't I protect my girl? One rainy afternoon, Anya called me over. Her laptop glowed with numbers, a puzzle she'd solved. "Look," she said, her voice a rasp. "It's for kids like me, to breathe better." She'd coded something, a program to track oxygen levels, to warn parents before it's too late. My genius girl, saving others while she faded. Tears burned my eyes. "You're amazing equals amazing," I choked out. She grinned, proud, but then coughed, blood speckling her lips. I froze. She grabbed my hand. "Don't cry, Mama, I'm not scared." That night she got worse. I carried her to the couch, her body so light it broke me. She couldn't lift her head. "Sing," she begged. I sang her favorite lullaby, voice shaking, tears falling on her face. Her chest rattled, then slowed. "I love you," she breathed, eyes closing. Then, nothing. Silence. My world stopped. I screamed her name, shaking her, but she was gone. My Anya, my heart gone. The funeral was small. Neighbors came, heads down, ashamed they'd let Karen rule them. I didn't care. I held her inhaler, dented from Karen's grip, and sobbed. She'd fought so hard, her tiny hands, her big brain, her quiet strength. Now just a box in the ground. I whispered, "You're free now, baby. No more pain." Weeks later, her program went online. Kids used it. Parents thanked me, said she saved their babies. I cried harder, my girl still helping even gone. Karen moved away, but it didn't matter. Nothing did. I sat by her grave, rain soaking me, and begged her to forgive me. "You were my air," I said. "How do I breathe without you?" The wind answered, soft like her laugh, and I broke. The house felt dead without Anya. Her wheelchair sat in the corner, empty, dust settling on it. I couldn't touch it. Her laptop stayed open, her last puzzle glowing on the screen, unfinished. Every night, I heard her cough in my dreams, saw her small hands reaching for me. I'd wake up screaming, "I'm here." But she wasn't. The silence crushed me. I stopped leaving the house. Food rotted in the fridge. Bills piled up. Neighbors knocked, left casseroles, but I didn't answer. What was the point? My girl was gone, my reason to fight, to live. I'd failed her. Karen took her inhaler, but I let her die. I kept seeing her blue lips, her last "I love you," and it tore me apart. I'd sit by her grave for hours talking to her. Why didn't I do more, Anya? Why didn't I save you? One day a letter came. A hospital name I didn't know. Inside, a note: "Your daughter's program saved my son. Thank you." A picture fell out. A boy, maybe 6, smiling with an oxygen mask. He looked like her, frail but alive. My hand shook. More letters followed. Parents, doctors, kids, all saying Anya's code warned them, kept their babies breathing. She was gone, but she was everywhere. I cried so hard I couldn't breathe, clutching that picture. "You're still here?" I whispered. I went back to her grave, knees in the mud. "You did it, baby. You're saving them." The wind blew, cold and sharp, and I swore I felt her tiny arms around me. I broke down, sobbing into the dirt. "I'm so proud. So proud." But it hurt more. She should have been here, laughing, coding, living. Not a ghost in a machine. Then I heard it, Karen's voice. She was back, yelling at someone down the street. Rage boiled in me. I marched over, legs weak but burning. She saw me, smirked. "What now?" she snapped. I held up Anya's inhaler, the one she'd stolen. "This was hers. You took it. She's dead because of you." My voice cracked, tears streaming. Karen's face went white. She stammered, backed away. Neighbors stared. I didn't care. "You'll never know what you killed, a genius, my world." I turned away, shaking. Back home, I held her inhaler to my chest, rocking like I used to rock her. "I miss you, Anya," I sobbed. "Every day I miss you." Her laugh echoed in my head, soft and far, and I prayed she'd forgive me for letting her go. Her laptop sat on the table, battery dead. I couldn't charge it, couldn't face her last work. But one morning I did. The screen flickered, showing her program. A new message blinked, "Update sent." My heart stopped. She'd set it to finish itself. I clicked and there it was, her voice recorded. "Mama, if I'm not here, don't be sad. I made this for you." Her raspy little laugh broke me. I fell to the floor, sobbing. "Why'd you leave me?" Outside, life moved on. Kids played, cars honked, but I was stuck. A knock came, soft, hesitant. A girl, maybe 10, stood there holding a drawing. "Anya, help me," she said, shy. Her app told my mom I needed help. I drew this for her. It was Anya, wheelchair, inhaler, a halo of stars. My throat burned. "Thank you," I croaked, taking it. The girl hugged me quick and tight, then ran off. I slid down the door, crying into the paper. Karen's house went quiet after that day I faced her. Someone said she sold it, left town. Good. I hoped she saw Anya's face every night like I did. I started going out again, just to the store, clutching her inhaler in my pocket. People stared, whispered, but I didn't care. They didn't know her. They didn't know my girl. One evening, rain poured. I went to her grave, the drawing in a plastic bag. I set it by her stone, water dripping off me. "Look what you did, baby," I said, voice shaking. "You're a hero." Thunder rumbled and I sank down, mud soaking my knees. I should have fought harder. I should have kept you here. The rain hid my tears but not my screams. "Come back, Anya. Please." Back home, I curled up with her blanket, faded, smelling like her. I played her recording again, her voice filling the emptiness. "I love you," she said, so soft. I hugged the blanket tighter, sobbing till my chest hurt. "I love you too," I whispered. "Forever." She was gone, but she was all I had left, and it wasn't enough. The HOA meeting ended in chaos. Karen's lies were bare, her power gone. Neighbors stared, ashamed they'd followed her so long. She stormed out, face red, but I didn't care. Anya sat there, wheezing softly, her inhaler back in her small hands. Someone picked it up after Karen threw it, a quiet man who'd never spoken before. He handed it to her, eyes wet. "You're incredible," he said. She nodded, too tired to smile. Word spread fast. By morning, neighbors knocked, bringing food, money, even a new oxygen tank. "For Anya," they said, voices low. I took it, stunned. Her app, the one she'd coded with shaking fingers, hit the internet. Kids with masks and tubes used it, parents thanking her in messages I read through tears. "She's a hero," one wrote. "My girl, my 8-year-old, a legend to strangers." I hugged her wheelchair close, whispering, "You did this." Karen's house went dark. Someone said she moved, scared of the shame. Good. Let her run. The HOA crumbled without her, rules loosening like a held breath let go. Anya's chest still rattled, but she was here, alive. That night I sat by her bed watching her sleep. The new tank hummed steady. Her inhaler rested by her pillow, scratched but hers again. I touched it, remembering how she'd fought, how she'd won. She's small, I thought, so fragile. Her face was pale, hair thin, but her eyes, closed now, held a fire no one could steal. Karen tried, with her cruel hands and cold heart, but Anya was stronger. I brushed her cheek, tears falling. "You're the strongest person I know," I said, voice breaking. "No one, not even her, can take that away." Her chest rose, fell, a quiet rhythm that kept me alive too. I thought of her app, her whisper of genius changing lives. Kids breathed easier because of her. Parents slept without fear. She didn't shout, didn't boast, just built something pure, something hers. I leaned close, kissing her forehead. "Genius isn't loud," I murmured, watching her piece. "Sometimes, it's just a whisper that changes everything." The room was still, moonlight soft on her face. I stayed there, guarding her dreams, knowing tomorrow she'd wake, weak but here. My heart ached with pride, with love, with the weight of almost losing her. She'd won. We'd won. And that was enough.